Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is a Technic Pack 6 tutorial series, and we're doing a lot of different stuff. We've been going through equivalent exchange, industrial craft, build craft, and Redpower and all that stuff. And right now we're working over in our sorting room, and something struck me today. We started, let me see if I can get over there safely. It's a new day. Uh-oh, creeper. Let me take care of him real quick. This is basically how I do creeper situations. I try to use knockback as much as possible. And one more hit should get him. There we go. Nobody else sneaks up on me. I've been having a ton of creepers spawn right in this little path. I've actually got an idea for what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to cover this up. So this is like a mountainside right here. And then have like a tunnel in. So this will basically all be underground. We'll have a couple of little like window areas. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but anyway, I've got plans. So we had done some work in here. Yeah, we had done some work in here on power. So we've got a pretty good buildcraft power setup going, and I've disconnected power right here just so that things aren't running because I didn't feel like putting a switch on things yet. So I've got work to do in here, and we're out of oil. But anyway, these should all be full basically. So we have buildcraft power when we need it, and we basically have suspended all the buildcraft stuff. We've suspended our quarry and our refinery right now because we're working on this room, which is it's going to be our sorting room and inventory room, and probably even do some building in here. As far as well, maybe not. I was going to say we're going to do some auto crafting in here. I don't know if that's the case or not. We may do auto crafting down below this room or on another room. I may shoot a room off the side out there somewhere. Don't really know. But anyway, point being that what I've decided now and what I've realized, I guess, so you can see that I've done a little bit of work. I've run my cabling around, or not my cabling, my pneumatic tubes underground through here. Opened this up just so that we can get back and forth between these two rooms. Moved this stuff over like I was talking about. In fact, what I forgot to do was let's do this, shift click to get this into cobblestone. Anything that, well, we're not going to see this, but anyway, then we can click to get it into stone in case we decide we want to. I might put a piece of glass over this just so we can see. And what we're going to do is put down a wooden transport pipe and a teleport pipe, and then we're going to click on it, set it to 1, can receive true. So this is where all of our junk comes in, and I haven't tested this, but I don't see any reason why it won't work. So I might do something like that. I'm trying to basically just so that I can always see what's going on or if things are actually coming in. So I like the idea of using glass. I'm going to use it strategically around the room. Got pretty good amount of EMC in there. My client star is fully charged. I went ahead and just used the client star to grab this. Now that we're getting EMC, we might as well be using it. We're going to use a lot of it, I think, today probably. So anyway, I moved this over. This is going to be the intake chest. Everything else is pretty much the same. This will get covered up with glass, except what I'm going to put here is my macerator and furnace system to take ingots or to take ores, send them into the furnace or macerator, and then on. So that's the current plan. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out, but that's the current plan. So to do that, I realize I need some industrial craft power. The only industrial craft power that we have right now is up on top of the roof. You can kind of see it right there. It's our solar panel, which it's actually a low voltage solar panel, I think, or whatever it's called. It's got 8 solar panels in it, and it's producing a decent amount of energy. It's been enough for us so far. We're going to need a lot more energy to do the machines that we're going to run. We're going to run them with overclockers, and we're going to make them smoke through a bunch of ores. And to do that, we're going to need more power. So I'm going to, at the risk of sounding like I'm just a direwolf regurgitator, I'm going to build another one of the, actually it wasn't even his design. I can't remember. He got it from someone else. Shadow Dragon or something like that was the guy's name who did the hydropower design that I'm going to use. And I'm not sure. I was going to put it inside. I don't know if that seems like a bad idea or not. I wanted this to be my power room, and I don't really see why not. I was going to build down, do a lot of it underground, and then have some of it above ground, kind of try to design it a little bit that way. And I may even use glass again. I kind of like the idea of having some stuff underground with glass and then just be able to see it and have it kind of be out of the way. So I think that might be what I do. I've got so much junk. So I think what I'm going to do right now, let's put a bunch of this stuff in my bag, because we're going to need to do some building. We can just get all this stuff back out at some point. What I'm going to do right now is start down that process. I need 6 Watermills. I was really thinking about bringing my build system over here because this transmutation table is now here. I would like to have this will kind of be a little mini workshop. I don't know if it's going to be I don't know. So I might bring my Buildcraft chest over here. Let's do that. My auto project table or whatever it's called. Let's go get that. While I'm doing that, I'll pause and get this stuff done. But like I said, what I think I'm going to do right now is it's just going to be so hard. I need to get all this stuff over there and sorted. I need to do it ASAP. In fact, it might be worth starting to get things sorted before or while I'm doing the build. So let me do this. I'm going to start making these Watermills. What I'm going to do is make 6 of them. They're easy to make. You just really need 6 generators and then some wood, which is simple. So that means 6 batteries, 6 machine blocks, all that stuff, which means I think really what I should have done is left my transmutation table over here. I really need a transmutation tablet. I could probably make another transmutation table pretty easily to keep over here, and I might do that just for fun because I think it just takes the Philosopher's Stone and some, let's see, transmutation tablet. Yeah, Philosopher's Stone, Smooth Stone, and Obsidian. That's simple. It doesn't even use the Philosopher's Stone. So do I have any Obsidian stored anywhere? I just need 4. It looks like I don't. So I'll go get some Obsidian. Let me just do that, and then I'll come back over here. I don't want to move all this stuff before I start building. So I'm going to build. Anyway, point being, I'm going to get the generators ready. Watermill, there we go. I'm going to get the generators ready. And then I'm also going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need a deployer, which is this guy. And that's actually pretty simple, the deployer. We can do that one easy. And then I'm going to need another filter, I'm pretty sure. And maybe a couple of filters. So this might actually be pretty easy. I think we might be able to get this thing going. So, and then some pneumatic tubes, which I have. And basically the system is you get an endless water supply, you get a deployer and a filter that will suck empty buckets out. Actually, I think you might need a retriever. I can't remember. But anyway, you'll be sucking empty buckets out of the water mills and shipping them back to the deployer, which will fill them up and ship them off. I think the deployer, something fills them up. Anyway, I'm gonna look into it, make sure I get the whole process down. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will be back once I have the components ready. Actually, I'll probably build the generators and the water mill. You saw that; it's very simple. I'll come back to build the deployer, although it was a very simple build as well. It's just some wood and a piston with, it's wood, cobble, and pistons really. So let's see. I think that's about it. So let me get everything ready and in place, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back just for a second. I wanted to show you the completion of the water mill. So this is going to be wood and generators. So we're going to do 6 of pretty much everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to give us our 6 water mills, and then there we go. Oh wait, you get 2 per setup. Would have been good to know. Okay, so I don't need that many. I'm going to save my generators, which I will need eventually for something, I guess. This is the thing that happens to me somewhat frequently. Okay, so I got my 6 water mills. We're also going to need a deployer. And let's see, a deployer takes, I believe, a deployer takes a piston, a chest, redstone. So I can go get a piston and a chest just off the transmutation table. And in fact, let's go do that real quick. And then I have I'm going to need a retriever, but I have a retriever because I built one of those for over here. And I'm also going to need another filter, I believe. So yeah, got my retriever right there. I need a piston. Let's see, this is difficult. You got to get something that's closer to the value that you're going for. Let's see if I put a piece of redstone. Well, that'll give me a chest. Oh man, I don't know why I just built a chest. I'm going to put that back. In fact, let's grab a piston because I've got so many chests. So I've got a piston, a chest, need some cobble, which I'm sure I have. Let's just grab that. Chests. I bet I put them in my bag, at least a couple of them. Yep. So there we go. And this will get us our deployer. And then, in fact, we don't have to go back there for that. And let me see what else I need. I'm going to need another solar panel. And I think a filter. The filter, if I remember, I need the wafers, which are back at the other table. Is that right? I think I need the red doped wafer. Yeah, and another piston and some gold. So I might as well grab one more piston out of here. There we go. And I have gold, but let me just grab a few pieces just in case. And I'm going to go back over and get our wafer, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've got a couple of red doped wafers. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Whoops. It's a little weird. So we need a filter. We've already I picked up my retriever. Let's see. Piston, gold, and red doped wafer. So we got our pistons from before. Piston, gold, red doped wafer, some cobblestone, and there's our filter. And the other one was deployer. Oops. And the deployer is chest, piston, redstone. So I think we got all that as well. Chest, piston, redstone. There we go. Got our deployer. And I picked up the red alloy wire, the blue alloy wire from our chest over there. And I think that's it. The other thing we're going to need is a couple of buckets. I'm going to pick up some water. This thing is loud. Be happy to get out of there. Okay, let's see. I think we have everything we need. We need a filter, a retriever, and a deployer. We need some water. Got a lever and some redstone red alloy wire to show. One thing we're also going to need eventually is another solar panel, because we're going to power our retriever. I think that's the only device that we have that's going to take a little bit of power, and I don't know if the one solar panel that we have up there, we do have that bat box full, and with basically, I don't even remember, to be honest with you, what am I running? Oh, right, I'm running power to the sorting machine. So the sorting machine basically is the only thing using power out of that bat box right now. So we might be okay with the one solar panel, but it might be good to get another one. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do here. I think I know I need a 3x3 water supply, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of room to work. Just cut some stuff out of here. I'll turn all this into smooth stone. But I think what I want to do is put the geothermal power source or system basically over here. There's no reason not. I mean, it's not like we're crowding things over here in this corner with the oil and whatnot, because it's not like we have to do anything. Although I did want to put another tank, so I should keep that in mind, and I should be able to get to it. So maybe that's perfect. Maybe something like this. And we're going to need all right, let's see. We're going to need, we might even go back just a hair, because I think that might be cool. Although, oh, excellent. That's fantastic. We've got issues with the world loading. Actually, I don't think I do want to go back into the wall. I want to preserve that in case we need it. Okay, so what I need to do is basically create a 3x3 water source. Let's see. 3x3 permanent water source. Let's do this. I wonder if I charge this thing up a little bit. I'm probably going to end up digging some of this out, but that's okay. All right. At least that's a good start. And let's do this. Let's do that. At least right here. Okay. And we're going to go one bucket there, one bucket there, and now drawing from the center should give us water. All right. And then what we're going to do is break this out, and we're going to take our deployer, place it down here, and we want, I believe we want it to face into the water. There we go. And then we're going to take it and give it an empty bucket. Now, the way this works is every time it gets a redstone signal, it's going to grab a bucket. It's just going to fill a bucket up. So, bam, pull that. That did not work. Why did that not work? Do I have it facing the wrong way? Yes, I did. There we go. I had it facing down. Now it should take. Yep, you can see it drew a bucket. Okay, so that's the whole point of that device anyway, is to fill buckets with water, because that's going to be crucial to our water mill. A water mill can actually sit in the middle of water blocks and produce power that way, but it's not nearly as efficient as just supplying it with a water block inside. So let's see. We are going to next want to put right here. Think about this. That's going to be our filter, and we want to I think that's right. I think what we want is that, and we need another empty bucket, so let me just dump this bucket for now. I'm going to have to craft some more buckets. Do I have any iron on me? I have some iron. That's excellent. This thing we're going to give a filter, and we're going to tell it only to pull empty buckets. And so obviously once... No, we want it to pull full buckets, I believe. Let me do that. Because those are going to be full. What did I do? Did I empty a bucket out of there? Let's see. That deployer is going to have those, and it's going to pick them, and they are going to get sent. I'm pretty sure we want full buckets coming here, and then we're basically going to send them up. Let's see, we're going to send them up like this, and then the one other piece that we need to this part of the system is actually like this. We want our retriever. It's going to pull from the rest of the system. Sorry, there's our 18-minute mark. Now I believe that is right. Pull and send out this way. I always get these machines backwards. I'm not very good with them yet. So I believe that's right, and then we're going to need to bring the power down, so I'll probably do that right now. I'll probably go ahead and run the power through here and into the side of that machine, and we won't even be able to see the power. But the only thing is, I think we do want... What's the best way? How would this look the best? Something like that. And then this would go up into our Watermills, which would just sit right up here on top of glass, maybe? Is it possible that that's going to look good? It's kind of cool. It's a lot smaller than I remember. Let me do this. Let me go get some power down to our retriever so that we can actually test the system, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I was going to take a quick look outside. I just get nervous about... I should have slept. Anyway, okay. So the hardest part of this so far actually ended up being the running the power from the generator, or from the bat box, I came across and down through here and then down, and it actually goes right under there. It kind of comes through the wall. You can kind of see some of the panels their lighting gets a little weird. So anyway, those are covers, but it comes along and then it goes down. So you can't really even see it, which is awesome. I kind of like that. I made all this into smooth stone, and it's totally not going to matter. I'll probably just leave that hollow. Well, maybe what I'll do is make this stuff smooth stone. Leave that little part hollow, because we may need to go down there again, and nothing's going to spawn down there that I know of. There we go. And then I'm going to basically put, I'm basically going to put glass over that whole thing, and that'll be kind of cool looking. Except, well, and covers, glass covers, in fact, hollow covers. Let's see, do I have any more of those in my bag of tricks? I'm going to have to get another alchemy bag. Well, it's not like I've actually filled it up. So those are glass covers, and those are hollow. You can't really tell. Okay, so we'll make some more of those. Okay, so here's the deal. Now we have our water mill, and now this is going to need a redstone signal. So that's actually going to need a timer, I just realized, which I'm going to sit right there. And let me go do that. I forgot about that. Plus I wanted to sleep just so we don't get ogres crashing through and ruining our party. So I will be right back after I make a timer. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to cook up a few extra wafers. I built my anode and wire and cathode and pointers, but I only had a couple of the wafers left, and I think I needed 3 of them. I guess I only needed 2, so I could have actually used pretty much everything I have. So, okay, let me look at this again closely. So, I think it's something like that, that, and that. And that gives us a timer. I wish we could teach that to our chest. And I think we're going to use ultra low current cable. The question that I also have is I can't find my EU reader, but that's alright, we'll work on it. Okay, so you can see I slept, so we're okay for now. Got mice problems, but we'll live. So let's see, let's go put this over here. I also am not sure how many buckets I'm going to need, so I'm going to get a couple. Let's just make one more, because what am I doing? That's not at all what I wanted to do. I wanted to go like that. I know I've got a bucket somewhere, but I'm lazy. So let's do this. Can we get, yeah, we can get down over here. So that thing, I just don't know how this works. Let's see. In fact, because that thing needs to have, wait a minute, yeah. The retriever needs an empty bucket. At least one. So let's do that again, because I feel like... So basically, let me give you the quick rundown. So the way this is going to work is you're telling the retriever, okay, you pull empty buckets from the system. And that is going to be... I think it's okay that these are touching. This is what'll be interesting. This one should have full buckets, so it won't pull that one, right? This one is not connected to the correct side, so this one is only ever going to pull water once it hits a tick, which will occur. Let's see, I guess we're just going to let this thing go. Do I have the wrong side connected? No, that should be right. I had this thing right, now I jacked it all up. Let's see what we got here. I need to maybe run a piece of wire. And now turn it around. Maybe it's because it doesn't have anywhere to put it. Let me get let me get these in place. Okay, so anyway, the idea is going to be 1, 2, 3. I think I just realized I got too many of those pneumatic tubes sitting out there. Do I want this against the wall or do I want it out just a hair? I feel like it might be nice to have it. Let's do this. I'll leave the extra tubes because I think they kind of look cool, even though they're totally useless at this point. It keeps these things from going back on each other. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I could probably get away. I just think it looks cool. So I'm going to go with that. And let's see. Those are going to be getting water. So let's see if I can't figure this out. All right, let's see. This timer is emitting a redstone signal. That should force this to pull water, which it did at least once. This should be pulling buckets. Maybe this thing is facing the wrong way. I cannot remember which way this is supposed to face. Let's see. With the big end this way, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Is that just not? Maybe I'm... There we go. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This is not working out ideally. Let me go offline real quick and figure out what I have done wrong. I think this is supposed to work, but I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I just realized right when I was done that I think I might know what the problem is. Now the question is, can I do this the way that I want to? I need to run redstone signal to everything, which means I'm going to need to... I'll be able to get out of here. I'm going to need to run them down here, or I would at least like to run them down here. Let's see. Can I go down one more without getting myself killed? What I would really like to do is that. Let's see, what if I ran it around? Uh-oh. I think I have, let's see, I think I have a couple more pieces. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Got a frog in my throat. I think I have a couple more pieces of, yes, perfect. That was lucky because I did not want to have to go deal with that right now. There we go. Okay. I think I can, whoa, that hurt. Speaking of, I should probably eat in case something like that happens again. Now I think what I can do is something like, whoa, I'm getting really strange. Really strange hits on my frame rate. Okay, let's do that. And I don't think I can, yeah, I can put a block down there. And work my way out of here, maybe. Let's see. Okay, so that didn't go around that corner the way I thought it was going to. Maybe it has to go, we're going to get really convoluted with this. All I want, there we go. What about, I figure you guys might as well see this, witness the insanity. Because this is definitely, I mean, this is always the challenge. Oops. Wrong. Okay, my timer. The easy thing would have been just to run it over the top, but I kind of don't want it to be seen. So I want to come up the edge, but then I want the timer. Where'd my timer go? I want the timer to tick. So there may be maybe that I can't hide this the way I want to hide it. Because I don't think I can place these. It would be really cool if you could place those like... Oh, you can. That's awesome. I forgot about that. So you can see it's actually ticking those. That's excellent. Okay, we're getting close. That means I'm actually going to take this off. I'm going to place a piece of redstone wire like that. Why isn't that ticking this one, is the question. That is backwards now because we switched that, if you remember. I had that right in the first place. There we go. There we go. Now we're sending buckets, and then the empty buckets are getting pulled out, sent back down, and then they should go through there, yep. And then full buckets come out. Nice. And that's got a bucket. What has a... Something's going on. Oh, because it takes... There we go. Because it basically takes 4 or 5 buckets to fill one up. So you can see that this is now full. And that... that's interesting. That one will stay there, I believe, until this one needs some more, and then it will pull it out. So I probably should get a few more in the system, a few more buckets. Let's do that. Whoops. Because I think we've only got the one in the system right now. Maybe just a couple more. Although we probably need enough. We probably need 6 total. Let's see. Where are we at? Bucket, bucket. Because I think they're probably all sitting with some, or they're going to be soon. You see that one, that one. At some point they're all going to be sitting. So I need to have at least 6 in the system. And I think right now I probably have, what, 4? So let's do 2 more. And that way they can always have, oops, did I not even pick those up? I don't think I did. There we go. And I can cover this all up. This should look really nice, actually. So let's, what did I do? Might have gotten 1. All right, let's do 1 more. There we go. Now let's see where we're at. Okay, so that one should be sitting with full, and this one should be sitting with full. That one's sitting with full. Why aren't they actually putting any power out? Is the next question. I must be doing something wrong. So wait, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's going to be perfect. I think we've got 2 buckets flowing through the system. There's 1 and there's 2. So this will make it so that in the end they're all sitting there with full buckets and a full mill. What is that? Is definitely the right place. So do you have to be putting? Maybe they are making power. I'm just not putting any. I'm not making any pull on them. Let's see. I brought ultra low cable along. Let's get a. I'm always looking out the window. Something. If I see green, I either think it's an ogre or a. See, now this is disturbing. I know that we built an EU reader. I do. I know we did. I just don't know where I put it. Might have to build another one. I was sure that we built an EU reader. Let me go see if I can track that down. If well, do I have it in my inventory? It's definitely not in there. Let's check the bag one more time. And I do not see the EU reader. I thought I had one for sure. Let me go see if I can track that down. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and slept so that we could be working the day, even though it doesn't really matter. And I got my EU reader, which is right here. And what I'm going to do... Oof, man, the frame rate is dipping. I'm thinking about just coming out here. Maybe just going... Man, it's making it hard. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on. Every once in a while things just get flaky. I'm thinking about coming out of here and then down. Yep, the frame rate's dipping again. Might have to stop and start back up. In fact, let me do that because this is going to get annoying. We're really close to the end of this video. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I actually went ahead, I filled this back in real quick. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put this back down. And I was going to do fiber cable, which this, but we'll get 6 of those for silver and diamond, so I just am not sure. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I was thinking about that. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to probably run it under the ground, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go. But I want to know if we're actually getting any power, and we're not actually right now. And so what we need to do is actually go get our macerator and see if that can help us at all. If we're pulling energy, if we're asking for energy off of that thing, we need to get, I don't think I have my wrench. At least not the right wrench. What I'd really like is a power wrench. We have an electric tree tap. We need an electric wrench. We can set it to lossless mode, and then we won't have a chance of losing our macerator, because we could lose our macerator. I don't know what the chances are of losing the macerator. Can't set this thing to lossless mode now. Let's see. I guess I'm going to take the chance. Sweet. Okay, we got lucky, because that can just turn to a machine block. And if you get a powered wrench, you use more power, but you can guarantee that you'll get your item back. So that's what you want to do usually. Let's just see. Let's see, do I have any ore over here? I must, yeah, there we go. Let's just take some gold ore and just see if this thing works. And if so, we'll call it a video, because we're getting a little long in the teeth on this one. Yep, there's power going into it right now. Excellent. So let's see what our EU reader says. So it's only going to get the 2 that it's pulling right now. So that's okay. What we'll do, seems like I just got louder. What we'll do, what? Oh, those. I was going to say, what in the world's making all that racket? So you can see now that some buckets are flowing again, keeping these things totally full, and they will always be 100% full. This should be producing, I believe, 2 apiece, so I think this will be producing a total of 12. And there's a nice little thunderstorm going on outside. I believe it'll be producing a total of 12, and it's funny because it's not really, because it's only pulling 2, it's not filling up the internal storage. So what we'll have to do is get the MFE over here, and well, we don't have an MFE. We'll build an MFE. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'll probably leave the bat box over there. I'll probably leave the entire setup over there. I might even make another macerator and put it back over there. I just wanted to see if this would work. So I'm going to go ahead and do something like, let's see, I'm going to put glass panels on the bottom of these things like that. Let's see, that's the best way. I go down here. There we go. Shift. Oops. I did not want that there. There we go. Oh no, not again. I'm always in the wrong place. Right. Right there. And that's a pretty good storm. Let's go get our one more piece, I think, on the other side. Probably actually going to be short 1. How do you get right there? And then, yeah, I'm short 1. I would like to put back there. So let's just do that. And then we're going to use those as well. And that should be 1 more right there. And then I should be able to put 1, 2, did I miss? Nope. 3, 4. And let's see. I did want to go. Can I put that there without messing that up? I don't think I can. think I can put one right there though, and right there, and one right there. Okay, and then let's see. This is there we go. And then grab some of these, fill this in. A few more of these. I kind of like the way this looks, actually. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired. My voice is getting hoarse. This was a long one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So there is the power plant. I like that a lot. So just these 6 blocks up top, and you can see the rest of it, and you can kind of watch it work. And I really do like watching the Redpower stuff go. It's very cool. So anyway, nothing's going to be pulling power, so that's not going to be doing anything. I might also make a switch up here so I can turn this off. In fact, I think if I could be wrong, but I might be able to literally put a... Nope, it's too high up. It's 1 block too high. So we'll maybe run a redstone switch. I don't know if I care. Might as well just leave it running. And got some gold dust. So anyway, this is a good place to stop. In fact, it was probably a good place to stop 20 minutes ago, but we're going to call it a video here. Next time we'll start getting this power run into our other room, and we'll start getting the final touches on our filtering system, our sorting system, and we'll actually have stuff start to sort, and we'll test it out and watch it run, and then we'll start doing some auto crafting and move on to some other stuff. I promise you guys bees and all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter, Minecraft OTB, to get all the latest information. Give me a comment, stuff like that. Also leave comments on the video. I read them all, and I will respond as quickly as possible. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time.